and welcome to Historical Foundations, a brief history of early childhood education. Early childhood programs for students without disabilities have been around in the United States since the late 1800s. European philosophies such as that of Friedrich Froebel and John Dewey had significant influence on the development of these kindergarten programs. Froebel's philosophy was focused on child-centered learning and play. John Dewey believed that children should learn through social and child-initiated interactions. England and Italy were also developing nursery schools in the early 1900s. The Macmillan sisters established nursery schools in England in order to provide for the emotional and physical well-being of the so-called slum children. Maria Montessori's work in Italy is probably the most well-known. Her work has had significant impact on the development of educational programs for children with disabilities. Her philosophy was focused on learning in graded sequences, students working at their own pace using self-correcting materials, and learning through their different senses, as well as being active within their environment. In the 1960s, Headstart was created in an effort to help young disadvantaged children be able to enter school and be successful in regular school programs. At the time, Headstart was unique because of its emphasis on parental involvement. It was community-based and involved different types of professionals, not just teachers. In the United States, the earliest education programs for students with disabilities primarily consisted of residential schools for what are now is referred to as low-incidence disabilities, such as deaf and blind. As programs grew for other children with disabilities, they were mostly segregated, and most children were denied access to public education. In 1971, the Pennsylvania Association for Retarded Children, or PARC, versus the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, brought attention to the educational rights of children with disabilities, as well as their need for equal protection and due process. Public Law 94-142, also known as the Education for All Handicapped Children Act, was passed in 1975, entitling children to the following rights: a free and appropriate public education, non-discriminatory testing, classification and placement, an appropriate and individualized education, education in the least restrictive environment, procedural due process, and parent participation in decision making. Thanks for watching.